Hi guys.
I'm Shauni.
And I'm Mondi, and we've been married for 11 lovely years.
Yes, indeed. And today, relationship negotiation. You gotta negotiate that thing. You didn't know?
Right. It's all about that. But first, guys, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna talk about the subject at hand right after this intro. That was good. Okay, relationship negotiation.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't know that you need this in a relationship?
Yes.
You had to find out today. Okay, first things first, okay? I think that people need to throw away expectation in relationship and start negotiating what you need and you want inside of it.
That's right.
So, let's talk about negotiation real quick. Negotiation, simply put, is just discussion aimed at settling on an agreement, right? You're trying to catch a win-win for both sides.
Yep.
That's all you're really trying to do with it.
That's it.
Yes?
That's all you're trying to do. You trying to get something, they trying to get something.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, you got to give something.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so don't think you're going to get without giving.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not always going to end up the way you want, but it'll end up the way you need it to be.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. Everybody wants a solution, but don't nobody want to hear the problem, especially if they the problem.
Ooh, dang.
Do you understand? But you have to get over that, right? So, because in order to get what you want, you have to get past yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And look at the needs of the other person and vice versa, because that's how negotiation works,
Yes.
right? Everybody gets something out of the deal, and at the end of the day, everybody is happy with it, right?
That's it. It's it's going to be tough to do at first because that's probably not how you used to do things, how you used to settling things.
Yeah.
Some persons probably used to just yell.
Yeah.
They yell, they get what they want.
Yeah.
Other people cry. They
Yeah.
cry and they get what they want. But the reality of it is, if you guys really want to work this thing out and not resort to those types of tactics, you got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it and get together like a real deal. Like
Yeah.
this is a deal that you're putting together.
Yeah.
And what the negotiation does is it holds each person accountable.
100%. But let me just speak to something that you just said.
Okay.
Even if you yell to get what you want or cry to get what you want, at the end of the day, you have won the battle, but you lose the war. I'm telling you that, and I guarantee you that right now. Because the other person is going to end up feeling resentful, even if they give in to you.
Yes.
And you have not won a single thing except for resentment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got what you want, but in the end.
And for the moment.
For the moment.
Yeah.
Right. You got what you want for the moment, but that's not what's gonna last.
It ain't gonna last.
It's not sustainable.
Right. Relationship negotiation is meant to settle differences, right? And to avoid arguments.
Yes.
Because you have to sit down and discuss. You're negotiating a deal like you're negotiating a business deal.
Yes.
But you're doing it for your relationship.
Yes. And you cannot argue in a negotiation. You can't, because one person is going to shut down. We're talking about relationships here. You want to try to settle things amicably and discuss it. When you yell, you cry, whatever that is, your way of trying to get what you want.
Right. The manipulation.
It's a manipulation.
Yeah.
You don't want to think of it like that, but it is a manipulation.
100%.
That's not how you settle things. You guys are adults now. You're going to settle things like an adult, like it's a business deal. And it's kind of hard to look at it like that. But trust me, if you do it this way, you will see that you will have stuff to go back and you'll be like, okay, you said,
Absolutely. Because if you pull that in a business deal,
you've breached the contract.
You're gonna get some real life shunning, and folks ain't gonna want to deal with you.
No.
And that's how it is in relationship.
No.
They deal with you, but they don't want to.
Right. Because your word doesn't mean anything.
Right.
Because when you're in a relationship negotiation, it's your word that's sealing the deal.
Yeah.
You know, it could be something monetary or it could be something else, whatever you guys decide it is. But ultimately, it's your word.
100%. All right, so let's talk about real quick how to do relationship negotiation.
Yes.
Okay? The first thing that you have to do is prepare by writing or recording what you need first out of the relationship and then what you want. Okay? What you need first, because you know everybody has needs in the relationship that are deal breakers, right? And then you have to get those done. And then here it is, the wants. This is the major part of negotiation because nobody ever gets everything that they want in life. That's just life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can negotiate some things.
Yes, you can. The guy may say, I want sex 5 times a day. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to tamper him down.
Right.
You got to lower his expectations a little bit.
5 times a day, chill out. All these kids up in here.
And that's basically what we're getting at, is that he wants something, you want something. You say, no, I can't do that, but I'm willing to do this.
100%. Absolutely.
Then the second thing is you set up a time to discuss it, right? And that's very important because nobody wants to have anything sprung on them. You know, you coming at him when it's time for him to watch the game to, okay, let's talk, but no, you don't want to do that.
Right.
You don't learn that hard way. You know, she just finished, dealing with the kids and work and whatever, and you want to come and talk. No, don't do that. Don't spring anything on anybody. You know, let's say, hey, what about this day? You want to talk about it this day?
Right.
You know? And then you guys talk about it. That's part of the negotiation. No, I don't want to talk about that day. I'm hanging out with the fellas that day. You know, or whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
So come together, set up a time to discuss it.
Okay, next, talk about what you can and cannot do. All right? There are things in relationships that people are going to need that are absolute deal breakers that if you cannot handle, y'all might need to second guess being together. Okay, right? Because there are things that people need. Let me say it one more time. There are things that people absolutely need in relationships that are deal breakers, and if you cannot handle it and if you cannot give it to them, you might want to reconsider the person that you are with.
Yes.
Right? Okay, now that said, go on to the wants. Okay, and then these are more negotiable.
Yes.
The wants are more negotiable than the needs.
And then next thing you can do, guys, is clarify what the other person needs and then record it.
100%.
You know, the recording part, what it does is it captures that moment when you guys were talking and being, honest or lying, whatever it was you were being. But you have it on record for what the other person said. But the ultimate goal is to clarify it. Find out what they want.
And then another thing too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
But here's the thing too, is that y'all, you know how y'all do. I ain't say that. No, I didn't. We didn't agree on that. Run it back.
Exactly.
Run it back on that recording that we made. Yes, you did.
I said that?
Yeah. Deliver. I'm going to need for you to deliver. Now, after you have done all of that, right, you need to come to a final agreement. If you have ever done a business negotiation, you understand that is recorded. Everything that is said in that negotiation is recorded for the record so that everybody has an understanding of what is being done or what is supposed to be done in the relationship.
Yes. And then finally, guys, talk about how you're going to go about it, right? Talk about how this is all going to play out.
Right.
How is each person going to implement what they are going to do? How are you going to, stick to what you said you were going to do?
Yeah.
Make it real, make it plain, write that vision down if you need to, record it most definitely.
Yes. And this is very important because all this talking ain't going to do no good if y'all don't implement it. Okay? So what you need to do is discuss exactly how you all are going to go about it and how you are going to hold each other accountable if it is not done.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? This has to be done to finalize you guys' agreement. I'm telling you, it works.
It does work.
And we do it all the time. We do it constantly. I'm telling you, it works. Okay? Yeah.
Yes, guys, and we're gonna leave it right there. If there was something you heard, like, dislike, whatever it was, it moved you, drop it in the comments box below. We want to hear from you.
Yes, indeed. And if you could, check out our website, www.urbanworldbread.com.
That's right, and don't forget to like,
and share, and whatever you do,
whatsoever.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button.
Bing.
Bing, bing. Until next time, peace.